We went back to Memphis in 1968, and we had so we took the Greyhound bus back to Memphis, and we spent a month in Memphis, and I rented an apartment so we could spend a month, and it was in Whitehaven, which was very far from Graceland. We walked down there, and again, we met Uncle Vester, and he remembered us, and he said he always let us come inside the guard shack, and we'd sit in there. It was winter, so it was cold, and he had a little heater in there. And so we would watch like Elvis going in and out, but we never really got to meet him yet. Well, Priscilla was due to have the baby, Lisa, then. And so we met her the night before she had Lisa, and we took a picture and talked to her. And I said, "Are you nervous?" And she said, "We both are. So every time a movie's there to catch me." And so we met her that night, and then the next day, Vester, when we came down there, he said Priscilla's water broke, and they went to the hospital. So everything was so exciting in Memphis. If the Presley baby's going to be born, I mean, it was just on radio and TV and everything, And so she was born at, I think it was like 5:01 or something on the 1st of February.
It was in the morning, early morning?
Afternoon.
Afternoon,
Yeah,
okay.
they went in the early morning, not real early. And then she was born, and then we saw Elvis going in and out, but he didn't stop. And so then we actually went to the hospital, and they had nurseries back then. They didn't just put him in the mom's room. So we got to go in the hospital and actually see her in the nursery. We didn't get close or anything. She was in the back of the nursery. So then when Lisa came, when they were going to bring her home, was on the 5th of February. And so Vester said, they're coming home pretty soon. And they were at the Baptist Hospital taking all those pictures and everything at the time. And somebody was up on the guard, we were inside the gate, and somebody was up on the wall looking shotgun to see when Elvis was coming. And here's Highway 51, which is now Elvis Presley Boulevard. So here is the driveway here. So there's room for one car to go in unless the gate is open. So you can just pull one car in. And it's a highway, so you have to pull in, and stop. So, or if several cars, they could all pull in if the gate's open. So Vester said, we made signs that said, "Welcome home, Priscilla and Lisa," and he let us put them on the gate, and he put some on the trees going up at the driveway. And so Vester said, "I won't open the gate. I'll let the first car in, but I won't open the gate until they see your signs." And so the first car came in, and they were filming out the back of the car. And so then he closed the gates, and Elvis's car stuck in traffic out there. And then he pulled in, and then Vester opened the gate, and they pulled in really slow. And Elvis and Priscilla were sitting here on this side, and he pulled the blanket back so that we could see her as they drove by really slow. So I took still pictures, as they went by. And always wished, you see those Presley home movies, always wished that would come out, because I might be in their movie, because they were filming out the back, but
okay.
They filmed going up at the top. And so then the next day, I met Elvis for the first time, and Vester said, "Okay, if he goes out today, what I'll do is when he leaves, then when he comes back, I won't open the gate until you girls get across the driveway." We were in the guard shack. And so it must have been pretty comical, because he honks and 3 girls run across the driveway, and his uncle won't open the gate till they're there. And he usually was gone a couple hours, and he left, and 20 minutes later he was back, and we were like, we were running around trying to find pens and everything, and our pictures to
Did he
autograph.
sign anything?
Yes, I had a picture out of a magazine that I wanted him to sign, and for my fan club. So that next day when I met him and I gave him that picture, I said, "Elvis, could you autograph this to my fan club, the Kissing Cousin fan club?" And he said, "Is that your fan club?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "That's really a good one." And so on it, he wrote to the Kissing Cousins fan club, "Thank you for everything through the years."